Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to my lesson about correct your grammar mistakes. Hello, is it Kassas? Arabic name, welcome. Nazreen, welcome. Mustafa, welcome. Areen, welcome. Inzar, welcome. Prince, welcome. Asma, welcome. Akia, walaikum salam. Asma again. Asun, welcome. Muhima, welcome. Umaid, welcome. And your name is Abdur Rahman. Okay, welcome everyone. Our local time is 7:39 p.m. Saturday evening in the UK. Now I'm at home, as you can see. People who wanted to see my face, here I am. Look at me, that's me. Okay. Hello, Anita. Asan, do not post your YouTube channel in my live stream. I will straight away ban your account if you just do it one more time. You need to know first the rules here, how it works. It is not that you want something, you can just post it. No, it doesn't work that way. Our app has some code of conducts, some policies and guidelines. Please try to follow it. Hello, Fariel, welcome. It doesn't matter you're new or old, you need to ask before you do something, okay? Do not promote your channels on my live stream. If you want to promote it, do it your own live stream and do that, okay? Elham, welcome. Ahmed, welcome. So, dear viewers, it's Saturday evening once again. We're going to start our lesson as soon as we hit up 50 viewers. Okay, I think we'll be there in no time. Once again, this lesson is totally your lesson. So if you have any question about grammar, you can write in the comment section. I will copy and paste it, then we'll discuss it. Okay. Hello, Pragati, welcome. Mustafa, I have answered it already. And also, guys, always try to listen to the live streamer instead of asking lots of questions. Most of the times, you'll get the answer from my information and messages. Okay. So, Asan, please do not post anymore in the future. If I see you do that, unfortunately, we have to be strict on those people who do not want to listen to the policies and guidelines here. So, hey, Dr. Indominus Mash, welcome. Riyaj, good evening. Rai Mohsin, walaikum salam. Thank you very much. I'm quite good. Fantastic. Alexa, welcome. Alexa is the software that plays the songs. Play my favorite tune, Alexa. Atik, welcome. Fatima, welcome. Camilo, welcome. Hi, teacher Alexandra. Good evening. Kaiser, welcome. Yes, Kaiser, I tried to call you today because I wanted to talk to you about the matter, but I didn't get through. Okay, Mohammed, welcome. Alexa, welcome. Okay. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining. And possibly we can do some grammar test. What do you think, guys? So that we can learn and move on. So I've got two questions for you, okay? So I'm sure that you are using this app, maybe, I don't know how long, but what are the problems you have faced up to now? What we can do as a teacher? Shakib, I'm sorry, I can't share my email address with anyone. You're busy, all right. Ibrahim, welcome. We have no problem about grammar, but I have about vocabulary. Okay. So let's have a test, Ibrahim. How good you are at grammar. So I'm going to share the screen, guys. Though these grammar levels are very basic to pre-intermediate level, okay, some of them have been done already, but many students said that they would like to do it once again. Can you see the screen clearly, guys? Hello, Casas again, welcome. Umaid, welcome. Fariel, welcome. Anita, welcome again. All right, so question number 12. It's very easy, if you understand how the sentences are made and which words we should choose, obviously you can get the answers from there. So we'll go one by one. Question number 12. The hotel services are bad. So we A. Elham says B. You can see properly. Mohammed says yes. Hi Bahar, welcome. Alexa says A. Farial says complain. Lassie says A. Atik, I don't share my number with anyone. I'm sorry once again. Do not ask me. Anita says A. Karti says complain. Akia says A. Ibrahim says Ibrahim doesn't say anything. Shamim A. Ibrahim again A. Alexa complain. Nazrin says A. Complain. Muhima A. Rai motion, please be careful about the spelling. There is a T and you missed the T. Sharmin, alaikum salam. We are doing at the moment question number 12. Please do not go any other question. I'm not going to read it, unfortunately. Omid A. Rai Mohsin A. Kasas A. Anas A. Okay. It is about grammar, vocabulary, both. Twinning. Ibrahim. Akia says B. Asma says A. Ahmed A. Look at the spelling again, Shamim. The spelling is, there should be a T after complain, but T is silent. Shakib says B. Mohammed says A. Anita says complain. Okay, that's great, Anita. Burak says 12. We are doing question number 12, not 13. So the hotel services are bad. We should write a complaint to the manager. We don't send a message. We complain it. We object it. We protest about the bad service. So by written expression when we do protest, we call it complaint. So answer is 12A, not any other. Okay. Okay, question number 13. So number 12A. Question number 13. Bofa cried out with dash at the beautiful present Mr. Kamsen gave her. So is it depressed, horror, anger, delight? Alexa said delight. Benai says delight. These are all easy and basic grammar and vocab, guys. Anita says D. Fariel says D. Tippon says D. Karti says delight. Anita says delight. Alexa delight. Mohammed delight. Raimos in delight. Ibrahim D. Asma D. Shamim D. Umid delight. Mohammed again. You don't need to answer twice, guys. Just answer it once. Deepan D. Okay. When we got a beautiful present from someone else, what is our expression, guys? Like if your parents or your brother or sister gives you a beautiful present, what do you do? Do you feel depressed? No. Do you feel horror? Scared? No. Do you feel angry? No. We feel delighted, happy. Delight means happy. Do you know any other synonyms of delight, guys? Okay. Well, I don't have any pronunciation at all. This is a grammar class, and that's wrong. I've got pronunciation. Possibly you need to check your ear. Hi, Javar Ganaba. I don't have accent, but I've got pronunciation. Alexa says cheerful, right? Turkish delight, that's the name of the food. Happiness. Great, Ibrahim. That's a Turkish food, okay. So 13, D is the correct answer. All right, I don't have to explain to you, Ang. If you don't like my lesson, you can leave. That's the straight answer. It's neither a phonetic lesson nor an accent development class. It's a grammar class, and you need to understand what I'm saying. Number 14. So, is it possible to dash now for next term's evening classes? Number 14. Alexa says 14B. Then, who else is here? Fariel says C. Join in. Ibrahim says join in. Mohammed says B. Muhima says enroll. Rai Mahashin says B. Javar Ganova says B. Hurry it up, guys. We've got a lot of questions today, and we need to do it. Burak says enroll. Asma says B. Akia says B. KIS says B. Jagdish, welcome, B. Yes, so remember that. Enroll and join in. What's the difference? You can join a class only after the enrollment. So you have to enroll first. Remember, enroll comes first before you join a lesson or a class or a semester or a university or a school or a college or any other educational institute. So B is the correct answer. Enroll. Enroll. Okay. So let's go on. Question number 15. Most parents find it difficult to dash their children nowadays. Is it bring up, develop, grow up, set up? Mohammed says A. What about other people? Come on, you guys are genius. Everyone is answering correctly. You need to just answer it quickly so that we can move on. Amir, welcome. Ibrahim says bring up. Zainab says A, which is bring up. Alexa, we are not doing 15. Oh, sorry, you are doing 15. My apology. Set up. Asma A, Amir A, Farial A, Asma bring up, Amir C. Amir A, Amir. Oh, there is Amir and there is Amir. Okay. Amir is Amir. Amir is Amir. Okay. Kiss says B. Jagdish says when there are more than one answers, the time this answer is interesting. That time it becomes more enjoyable about the answer. Okay. Akia says C. Wow. So There are 4 answers I've got, A, B, C, D for 15. Only one answer is correct, guys, okay? Amina, wa alaikum assalam. Benia says, grow up. Okay, guys, let me explain. What does this word mean, okay? These words have different meaning. Bring up means when you raise someone else, take care. And develop is when something is growing. Grow up means you develop to a maturity. Like, grow up, guys. Don't make any nuisance comments in any live stream. And set up means start. So I'm sure that you've got the clue from my explanations. So answer is 15A, bring up. Okay. Hi, Jafar Ganov again. Walaikum salam. Alexa, bring up. Yes. Set up means starting. Grow up means becoming matured. Develop means growing something. Okay, that's cool, guys. Let's move quickly. So it is the fill in the blanks. Question number 1. Can you see it clearly, guys? Can you please confirm? Question number 1. Okay. Every time she thinks of her departure from home, she dash a little homesick. Okay, Javar says D, feeling. Mohammed says feels. Raib Mohsin. That is the highest. I'm sorry, guys. My system doesn't allow more than that. I tried a bit earlier. Oops. Is it clear now? Better? Omid says C. Akia says C. Zainab says C. Mohima says C. Mustafa, walaikum salam. Aswan C. Alexa C. Binai, sorry, C. Ibrahim C. Ina C. Amer C. Better before? I don't know, guys. This is the same. I haven't changed anything. Abdul C. KISC. C is the correct answer. Asma says, okay. Java says 2B. We are doing number 1, guys, so do not skip to any other question. So every time she thinks of her departure from home, she a little homesick. Look at the tricky word here, every time. If you find this word every time in any tense, it should be obviously present simple. Okay, like let me give an example. Every summer I visit London, or every winter they go to Paris for their holidays, or I like to join teachers Rahat's live stream every Saturday morning. So when it is a repetitive, the action or habitual fact, we use present simple or present indefinite. So in that case, every time one she thinks of her departure from home, she feels a little homesick. Is the correct answer? Okay. All right. So 1C. Let's go to question number 2. Since she left her country a year ago, she dash her friends several times. Is it A, calls, B, will have called, C, is calling, D, have called? Umaid says D. Alexa D, Aisha A, Zainab D. Benny says has called. Mohammed says D, Anas D, Mustafa D, Muhima D. Yeah, look at the first part of the sentence, the past tense. Every time, I'm sorry, since she left her country a year ago, that's the past tense, she, her friends several times. Aswan says A, Ibrahim says D, Ahmed says D, Raim Hossein says B. All right, Asma says D is past. No, D is not past, it's in present perfect. So the correct answer is 2D. Since she left her country a year ago, there is no past tense in the answers, Asma. This is present perfect. She has called her friends several times. So 2 is D. Hello, Nurullah, welcome. Question number 3. When she gets home, she surprised by the changes that have been taking place at home. Question number 3. Asma says D. Tuna says, I will be teacher soon. I want this document. I cannot give my document, unfortunately, Tuna. Jordana, hey, welcome. These are my documents, copyright protected. If you want to take screenshot, you're welcome, but I can't send you. Hello, Atul, welcome. Hello, Pravad, welcome. Okay, do you want me to scroll up the screen? Okay. So it's question number 3. When she gets home, she surprised by the changes that have taken place at home. So is it A, is, B, will be, C, has been, D, will have been? Jainab says A, Aisha says A, Asma says B, Ahmed says C. You can't say answer D? Scroll up your mobile phone. Everyone can see the answer D, I believe that. Let me check. Yeah, you can see we are doing question number 3. So I can see it from my mobile. So can you. Hello, Mohammed, welcome. Mustafa says A, Pravad says 3B. Aswan says A, Atul says we'll be surprised. Nurullah, welcome. Mustafa says B, Bina says will be. Jafar says B, Pravad B. It is not blurry font. Everyone can see it clearly. Possibly you can't see for some reason, Raimosin. We are at the moment question number 3. Okay. Mohammed says B. Asma says B. Hello, villain. Welcome. Ibrahim says D. Alexa says C. Mohammed says C. Okay, look at the sentence pattern, guy. It's when she gets home, she dash surprised by the changes that have taken place at home. Okay, it's a kind of conditional, okay, sentence, guys. Do you know what is a conditional sentence? It's a first conditional. There are basically 4 kinds of conditional: 0, first conditional, second and third, and also mixed. So it is the first conditional. The rule of the first conditional is that first part of the sentence or the last part should be present tense, the other part should be future indefinite. So in that case, when she gets home, she will be surprised by the changes that have taken place at home. B is the correct answer. Okay, so people who have chosen B, that is the correct answer. It is not passive, unfortunately, no. Okay. Atul says we can't use with, if. Yes, we can use conditional with if and when and while. So 3B is the correct answer. Number 4. You can stay, dash, you don't make a loud noise. Agnes, there is no as long as. Where did you get it? I can't see as long as any of the options. Okay, it would be D. What? He has been. We are talking about number 4, guys. So we have already explained number 3. Manu says D. Aisha says C. So long as. Do you think that there is an expression called so long as? It is as long as, or so long. There is no such an expression in English grammar, so long as. It is so long, which means goodbye, or as long as, the time, as much time as you want. There is no expression we use in grammar, so long as. So you got to be very careful when you're choosing the answer, guys. Alexa says B, until. Ahmed says A, when. Anna says D, unless. It has got only one answer, Ibrahim Hossein. So do not give BC or BD, unfortunately. Atul says until. So what is the difference between unless and until? We're going to explain in a moment. Okay. Beniani says when. My next choice is when. Okay. Remember, guys, there is only one answer possible, so do not bring 2 answers. Yeah, sometimes there may be 2 answers. That is very rare cases. I'll let you know when there are 2 answers. Hello, Nitu, welcome. Nitu says C. Okay, read out the sentence clearly and loudly, guys. You can stay here, dash, you don't make a loud noise. That means up to a certain point of time, if you make a loud noise, you can stay. So that is until, okay, not so long as. There is no such an expression. When, we don't use when in this case, we use when there is a direct action, like I saw him when he was making a live stream. So 2 action happen or happening at the same time. Like the telephone rang when I was in watching television. Okay. So the only answer here is B, 4B. Unless is meaning that it's an action, and until is a time related to time. You can stay up to that time when you don't make any noise. If you make a noise, then you can't stay. That is the meaning of until, guys. So the number 4 is B. Number 5, the girl weeps whenever she dash such a story. Let me see. Omid says A. Mustafa says A. Aisha says A. Hi Manu, welcome. A. Alexa says hears. Atul says hears. Okay. Any more answer, guys? This one is quite easy, but it's also another conditional type sentence. Shafil says A, Nitu says B. One answer is enough, guys. Shafil, you don't need to answer twice. So question number 5, the girl weeps whenever she hears such a story. So it is a zero conditional, it can say. Okay, so when it's such a bad story or heart-touching story, it could be a fact, she cries. Okay, we don't say the girl, I mean to say heart is a past tense, will is the future tense, heart is past tense too. So A is the only word that is in present tense. So the girl weeps whenever she hears such a story. Whenever. Yes, Alexa. 5. Hey. Okay, I'm scrolling down, guys. All right, so question number 6. Mariam, welcome. Can you see now? Question number 6. I've scrolled down already. Is it okay? Is it better than before? Great. How about the question number 6? Although Miss Theda dash reservation, the hotel didn't have a room for her. Aisha says C. Omid says B. Aswan number 5 was A. Nithu says B. Jainab says B. Read out the sentences, everyone, please, before you choose the answer. Nazrin says B. Willing, welcome. C. Heidi, welcome. Mariam, welcome. Mariam says D. Question number 6. Although Atul says had made. Don't worry, you can always change your answer, and don't worry about the mistakes or right or wrong. We are here to discuss it and find out the correct answer. Hey, honey, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Hello, Shafil, welcome. Shafil says C. Ahmed says C. Asma C. Alexa says past perfect. Okay, here is the dispute about the British grammar and American grammar, guys, and everyone. In British grammar, if there is two actions in the past, one should be simple past or past indefinite, another should be either past perfect or past continuous. But American grammarian says, no, you can use past simple as well. It's not only past perfect or continuous, but as we are studying academic English, we have to remember that we need to know the accurate form. So in question number 6, look at the second part. The hotel did not have a room. Did not is the past tense. So it should be either A, made, or C, had made. But logically, C, had made is the correct answer. Okay. Honey, I'm doing great. Thank you very much. How about you? Who is the Miss Universe here, honey? I'm happy to meet Miss Universe. Wow, she's on my live stream. Welcome, Miss Universe. So 6C. Okay, guys. So if you have any questions or comments in the meantime, please ask me in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer it. Thank you very much, honey, for your donation. Yes, Honey and everyone, I have a speaking club. It's called the Team London Club. If you go to my account, you'll find the Union Jack, the flag of Britain. That is the logo of my club. You can join there. Our next live stream from the speaking club is on Monday. Thank you very much, Honey. That's so sweet. Okay, so question number 6. D is the correct answer. Well done, everyone. Let's go to the question number 7. Question number 7. I dash on the bus when I dropped my wallet. So what is this answer, guys? It is very easy. Always read the full sentence before you attempt the answer. You'll get the clue. Hello, Binoy, welcome. Manu says was. Alexa says was. Umid says D. Sheffield D. Atul was. Neetu says B. Neetu, you need to study basic grammar once again. Up to now, you have got 3 wrong answers. Nezrin says D. Ahmed says D. Aisha says D. Sheffield says D. It's too easy. Yeah, we go from easy to harder one, guys. Don't worry. Mohammed D. Wailing D. Jainab D. All right. So look at the sentence pattern. 7. It says I dash on the bus when I dropped. Dropped is the past tense. So in all the options, there is only one past tense. That is number D. All are present tense. A is present. B is present. C is present. Yes, honey. Well done, everyone. 7D. Let's go to question number 8. Several trees fell down last night and dashed the strong wind. It is a conjunction. Which one is the correct? Alexa says A, because of. Mana says D. Omid says A. Manu says A. Hi Shaima, welcome. A. Nazrin A. Hani A. Atul A. Wailing A. Mariama A. Shafil says A. Hello Rebua, welcome. Nitu says A. Burak says A. Mohammed, welcome A. Manoj, welcome A. Okay, let's read out the sentence one more time. Number 8. Several trees fell down last night. So strong wind. So the strong wind was there, which caused the falling down of some of the trees. So what is the possible answer? Because of is the effect or impact of something else. So A is the correct answer. C, sign is not correct. So is not correct. Because means when it is connected to another sentence, but because of as a result. So as a result of the strong wind, several trees fell down. So A is the correct answer, everyone. Shiraz says, I'm watching you in YouTube. Yes, guys. By the way, I've got YouTube channel and a Facebook channel. All my lessons are shared live through the YouTube as well as Facebook. So there are some people watching from there. Welcome everyone who are watching from the Facebook, and welcome those silent viewers from YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me. Hello Hassan, I'm fantastic. Thank you very much for asking. So number 8, A is the correct answer. Okay, I'll share your YouTube channel in a moment, guys. It is English with Rahat Ali. Number 9. Let me scroll down a little bit. We dash at the restaurant during the last few months. Yeah, because of the pandemic, we didn't go to the restaurant, right? 9D, Nitu says D. Alexa D, Ahmed D, Shaima says C. What is he? Haven't eaten. Okay, Muhammad D, Mariam D, Atul said haven't eaten. Look at the sentence pattern, guys. Few months is a past tense. Always remember that when you read a sentence, there are some verbs which will always clarify or indicate what kind of sentence it is. One greatest rule for the past tense is that if there is an indication of the verb from the past, all the verbs must be in past answer, in past tense. Do not use present tense, okay? Most of the cases it is happened to us, we are confused all about the past tense. All right, so Aisha says D again. Holden McGrain, welcome. Say C, number 9. We are at the moment question number 9. Amit says C. Okay, Burak says didn't. Shafil D, Manas D, Nazrin D, Aisha D, Manu D, Welling D, Hassan D, Mariam passed. Okay, guys, so let me answer it. So the restaurants during the last few months is the past tense. So don't is present, won't is the future, haven't is the present perfect. We should use only past tense. So only one past tense is number D, didn't eat. We didn't eat at the restaurant during the last few months. That is the correct answer, guys. Okay. Oh, honey, thank you very much for the donation again. Looks like you have become rich. It's better if you subscribe to my course in next year so that you can hop on from today. That is the tricky part, honey. If you subscribe to any of my course, say after 6 months, but you can hop on from today. I can bring through the web. I can't bring from the mobile, but I can bring you through the web. So 9 is D. Let's go to the question number 10. Okay, and let's see. Nazrin's Manu has answered already. 10D. 10. Mr. Dara dash so many accidents if he drove more carefully. Look at the sentence pattern. Mr. Dara dash so many accidents if he drove more carefully. This is a conditional sentence, guys. You need to find out which conditional sentence. I'm giving you the clue. Manu says D, Nitu says D. Let me see. I don't know 10. Shaima says C. What is C? Would have had. Mariam C. Hassan, if you had this much of money, you would never donate to me. I know that. You'd go to America and you don't need to use this app either. Mohammed says 10D. Shiraz says D. Mariam says future. It is not future. It is a conditional. Manas says C. Alexa says D. Not sure. Okay. Don't worry. We're going to discuss and explain. Atul says D. Shafil, you said that is very easy. This is an advanced grammar test. Let's see if you can get the correct answer or not, Shafil. Number 10. It is an advanced level grammar, guys, by the way. Willing says D. Hassan says C. Shoha says A. Atul says C. I need pounds. Yes. Shaima says would not have had. This choice is not there, unfortunately, Shaima. Would have, won't have, would have had, wouldn't have. Omid says D. Hello, Panay, welcome. So once again, read out the sentence, guys. Number 10. Mr. Dara dash so many accidents if he drove more carefully. So it is conditional. Let me share you conditional what? Not zero, not first, second conditional. In second conditional, one part should be past indefinite or simple, another part should be would plus infinity or wouldn't infinity. So this is the correct answer. If Mr. Dara wouldn't have Mr. Dara wouldn't have so many accidents if he drove more carefully. So D is the correct answer for 10. Okay. Aisha says the future. Assume. So it is 10. D. Well done, everyone. You're doing great. Remember, this is a conditional sentence. And you know, the factual matter is that in IELTS exam, in the speaking task, third section, there would be two questions. One is from conditional. Another is called, we call it PPF, past, present, and future. The examiner will ask you a question in such a way, and you have to answer in the past tense and present tense and the future tense. This is one of the techniques of the IELTS speaking task. Okay, let's move on. Question number 11. Angkor. Angkor Wat Temple. It's the name of a temple, guys, okay? Angkor Wat is the name of a temple. By the way, it's a noun, proper noun. Angkor Wat Temple dash by thousands of tourists every month. Okay, Keen, welcome. Keen says is visited. Okay. Alexa says is visited. All right. Manu says D is visit. Shahin D, Omid D, Soha D, Welling D, Holden McGroin, welcome again. D, Zarar, welcome. B, what is the option B? Visited. Okay. Hassan B, Aisha D, Amr D, Mohammed A, Atul are visited. Okay, once again, guys, let me clarify. Angkor Wat Temple is the name of a temple, one temple. Panay says A. Okay, there is a tricky word in this sentence through which you can understand which sentence and which tense it would be. I said to you earlier, if you remember, every. If you find this word every, it is a repetitive, and in that case, we must use the present simple, either active or passive. Yes, mate, it's a passive structure. That is the tricky part. Is visited. So Angkor Wat Temple is visited by thousands of tourists every month. Look, it's the word every month. That is the indication that is the present tense, repetitive. Remember once again, guys, if an action is repetitive, habitual, we always use present simple or present tense. Let me give you some examples. Like I visit Paris every winter. They go to Germany almost every weekend. Okay. I join teacher Marakan's live stream every Saturday. Look, this word's every. That's the tricky part. Okay, so 12, not 12, sorry, 11. We're doing 11D is the correct answer. It's passive. Well done, everyone. Number 12, Mr. Sofal can't talk on the phone because cause and effect. Woman says B because he's eating dinner right now. Shafil says B, Amir B, Ayan, no problem. Wailing says B. Atul says eating. Hang on a second, I need to drink some water. Okay, Panay says B. I'm back. It's a bit easy, guys. Nazdin B, Mohammed B. Jainab, I'm glad to see you too. Fantastic. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? Aisha says D. We are at the question number 12, everyone. So 12, look at the sentence pattern. Mr. Sofal can talk on the phone. That is its present tense. Because he eats dinner right now. He is eating dinner now. He has eaten. He has been eating. Okay, has been is the present perfect continuous, which happens over a period of time when the time is mentioned. So has been eating is incorrect. Has eaten when the food is finished. But still, either A or B. So which one is correct, guys? Come on. A or B? A, B, A, B. Is eating. You guys are right. It's a present continuous, progressive. Something is happening, still happening. You can't answer the phone. Can you answer the phone when you're eating? You can't. Mobile phone or whatever. So 12 is B. Okay, Aisha says B. Jainab. What happened? Marwa says you're late. Hello, Lava. Hello, everyone, and teacher Rahat. You're Medina. Welcome. Thank you very much for coming back. Oh, thank you. You are so sweet. You are such a lovely girl. You always marketized. You're going to kill everyone if they don't support me. Yeah, I remember that comment. Thank you very much, Medina, for coming back. How is your studies going on? I believe that you're quite busy with the studies. Okay, Jainab. Soha says 12B. Now we are on number 13, guys. 12A, 12B is the correct answer. Okay, as you have given the answer already. Thank you very much, Medina. You're so sweet again. So let's move on. Question number 13. Okay, you're studying is okay. That's great. Now focus on your studies, Medina. That will be my suggestion because you've got a good plan, good future, good career target. Just fulfill it. Okay, 13. I dashed the house before he called. Again, this is a tricky question. Aisha says B. Holden McBrain says B. Omid says B. Zarar says B. Abdullah says B. Amer B. Nazrin B. Alexa says had been. There is no had been anywhere. Alexa, where did you get it? Kanika says B. 13 B. Okay. Welling B. Soha C. Sheffield B. Panay C. Okay. Look at the sentence pattern, guys. Once again, it's the past tense. Before you called, that's the past tense. You called in the past. Once again, greatest rule for the past when there are two actions happen. Remember it carefully. If one action must be past indefinite, you call is the past indefinite. So the other options are, I'm sorry, not is. Options are either it should be past perfect, number one, or past continuous, number two. This is the British grammar and standard grammar that is acceptable all over the world. But sometimes some American grammarians say we can use both. But don't worry, that is in conversational English. You can use both past tense. Okay, I left the home when you call me. In conversational English, that is correct. But when it's in writing, when it's a matter of academic writing or grammar, remember that grammar always follows the rules, and we can't break it if you want to. So in that case, B is the correct answer. I had left the house before you called. Hello, Wally can welcome. Zainab B. Abdullah says second state of question 14. We are on number 13, guys, so do not go 14 again, please. So 13B, amazing all of you. Okay, welcome Koki, welcome Philip, or Felipe possibly. I'm sorry, guys, if I pronounce it wrongly your name. Number 14. If I found a wallet on the street, dash, I dashed it to police station. Will take, would take, I'm taking. It's another conditional, guys. Clue 14. Philip says D. Asha says C. Ahmed says A. Shafil says A. Shafil, you need to study conditional, all of you guys. Most of your answers in conditionals are incorrect. Conditional is the advanced grammar, guys, honestly. It happens very often, then we are always confused. However, I'm going to explain today as well. Jainab says A. Mohammed says C. We are on question number 14, guys. Hello, Medina. Medina says, Medina, read the sentence once again. That is the clue, biggest clue. I remember you asked me these conditionals questions and we explained many times. Omid says C. Abdullah says C. Zara said A. Alexa said A. Look at the sentence once again, guys. Who has chosen A for them? If I found, past tense. If I found a wallet on the street, what would you do if you found a wallet on the street? I would take it. I'll not give it to the police, okay? If there is £1 million, I wouldn't give it to the police. I'll take it to myself. Hi, Buraxi. That will take. All right, I just gave my thought. Atul says would take. Walikane. Yes, Alexa, that is the third conditionals. If I found a wallet on the street, I would. I'm sorry, it is the second conditional. My apology. If I found a wallet on the street, I would take it to the police. Because I didn't find any wallet, I didn't take it. That is the answer. So it is once again conditional, second conditional. In second conditional, one part should be past indefinite and another part should be would plus infinity. Remember, this type of question was there. You had it already, this kind of question. So 14, C is the correct answer. Okay, everyone. So 14C. Let's go to question number 15. Do not cross over me, guys. Let's do it all together, okay? We are explaining and we are checking your answers. And don't worry about the mistakes. Remember, if you learn from your mistakes, in that case, your mistakes are amazing. Remember, mistakes are learning tools. And also, I have to share these things to you. I made a lot of mistakes up to year 7, up to class 7. I mean, when I was in Bangladesh. And in class 8, when I learned grammar, basic grammar, I studied well. After that, I didn't make, I should say, I hardly made any mistakes. So you can't learn until you make a mistake. We can't learn until we make mistakes. Okay. Atul says, why did you not use give instead of take? I found, well, I give it, it is, you are going to carry, would take means you're going to carry the wallet and give it to them. That is the meaning, Atul. So let's go to question number 15. I'm scrolling down a little bit. Let me know if it is okay. The tree dash behind my house gives a lot of shade. Okay, this is a relative pronoun, giving the clue. Soha says C, Nazrin says B or C. Okay. You have to go. Thank you very much for coming. No, Medina, don't say that. You are good at grammar. Maybe you are not practicing for a long time. Jainab says C, Mohammed says C, Shafil C, Wali can C, Omid C, Keki C, Wailing C, Zainab D, Aisha says C. Okay, I'm giving you the clue. It's a relative pronoun. Do you know what are relative pronouns? Yes, which is for non-human. You have to remember. It is not the living existence, it is non-humans. For humans, we use relative pronoun who, like it is I who am here, moderator today of this live stream. It is you who have to practice a lot. Did you see the book that I bought yesterday? Look, we use that, which, what in place of non-human subject. Okay, Alexa, that is the answer. Amir says C, Atul says C. Alexa, yes, why not B? Look at the sentence, the choice B. Which it grows. We don't say which it grows. The tree which grows, not which it grows. Which itself is a pronoun, relative pronoun. We don't need to use any other pronoun after that. So it is C, 15. Everyone, 15C is the correct answer. Jainab said, we know the tree. Okay. That's cool. All right, guys, now let's go to next one. It's a bit tricky though. It says, choose the underlined one word from A, B, C, D, which is not in the group. Okay. So you have to find out the word that doesn't belong to the group, that doesn't match with the rest of the words. They've given an example like apple, orange, papaya, grape, cucumber. Why cucumber is underlined? Because cucumber is a vegetable. Apple, orange, papaya, grapes, these are all fruits. No problem, Wailing. We always learn here by interactive comments or discussions. And I have noticed that you guys are always there to make comments and support me, which is much grateful to all of you. And honestly, without you, without presence, I'm nothing. Because of your love and support and all your cooperation today, where I am, I've got more than 124,000 followers, which is beyond my imagination. Okay, let's go number one. Alexa says AE. Okay, factory, enterprise, milestone, power plant, meeting room. This seems to be difficult. Factory, enterprise, power plant, meeting room, milestone. Mohammed says B. Omid says E. Zara says E. Atul says E. Oh, why you guys are choosing E? Everyone is choosing E. Okay, Janaf has chosen D. Come on, make comments. Don't be scared of making mistakes once again. Aisha D, Atul, I read wrong. You can change your answer. It doesn't matter, It's not the scoring that it's not like that you can't change your answer. You can always change your answer. Let me try to make it a little bit bigger, this part. No, that is the biggest font. Sorry, guys. I can't make it more bigger. Look at these words once again. Factory, enterprise, milestone, power plant, meeting room. Holden says C. Sheffield says A. B. Atul says milestone. Vu and good morning. Ahmed says C. I think the comments have stopped. What's the reason, guys? Come on. Be brave to make comments. There is nothing wrong making mistakes. Remember, no penalty. It's not like that you're making mistakes, you're giving penalties. No. If you make mistake means we are trying to learn something. Maybe in some process I was not successful. So we have to change the technique and process. And as long as we know where it went wrong, we have to focus so that it doesn't happen in the future. That is the importance and significance of making mistakes. Meeting room, Alexa, are you serious? Come on. Look again. Factory is a part of a company. Enterprise is another word for a company. Power plant is the part of a company. Meeting room is the part of a company. Only the milestone is not the part of a company. Part of industry, okay? More broadly. So C is the correct answer. People who have chosen C, bravo and congratulations. Atul, enterprise means company. Have you ever watched Star Trek? Enterprise. Identify yourself. This is the way they talk. Okay. Number 2, management, worker, employer, assistant, cashier. This is a bit amazing. Saying Sarkosa, the teacher who did it. Okay. Shafil says A. Alex says A. Ahmed says D. Mohammed says A. Jarar A. Panay A. Read again. Management, worker, employer, assistant, cashier. Okay. Jainab says C. Management is dead of all. Alexa. That's so funny, Alexa. Umid says E. Cashier. Atul says E. Cashier. Look at carefully, guys. All the words have a similarity in somehow, except one word. Worker, employer, assistant, cashier, management. So management, worker, employer, assistant, cashier. Aisha says D. Hishar, welcome. Management, what does it mean? Management is neither worker nor an employer. There are different kind of people or the part of the company that controls the regulations, guidelines, policies, salaries, lot of things. Aisha says E. It's A is the correct answer in this case, 2A. That is not matching with the other 4. Worker, employer, assistant, cashier, they're related. Noor Jahar, alaikum salam. Welcome. Okay, guys, so where is question number 3? Question number 3. Alexa says politician, investor, businessman, trader, seller. Okay, he said it's not an exam, it's a practice of our understanding vocabulary, grammar, and we are just learning a lot of things. Shafil says A. Umid says I don't like this part. All right, this part will be over soon, guys. Only a few more questions left. There are thousands of tests, don't worry. Atul says seller. Ahmed says A. Politicians. Mohammed says A. Zara A. Janab A. Avai, welcome A. Vuan says A. I'm not Rahat Khan, unfortunately, Urjahan. My name is Rahat Ali. I'm great, by the way, thank you. So question number 3, once again, politician, investor, businessman, trader, sailor. Except politicians, other people are related to the business. So 3A is the correct answer. Well done, everyone. Now, question number 4. 4. A, happiness. B, C, confess. D, delight. E, joy. It should be easy for everyone. Let me see. Abhay says C, Shafil C. Atul say confess. It is done. Universe boss. Hello, boss. Welcome. We are trying to find out the uncommon word for the question number 4. Zara says C, Buan says C. Hello, why, welcome. We are doing 4. You are late, so focus on 4, guys, okay? Jainab says C, Omid says C, Ahmed says C, Mohammed A. Number 4. Okay, let me explain the words. Happiness is positive things. I'm happy. Blissful is also happy. Joy is happy. Delight is happy, guys. So the only exceptional word is C, confess. So 4 is C. C is the uncommon word in that group. Question number 5. Boundary, barrier, border, heritage, perimeter. Atul says barrier. Abai says D. That's interesting. Okay. Border, barrier, heritage, perimeter, boundary. Okay, guys. What's the answer? Zara says D. Universe says D. Vuan says D. Mohammed says E. Welcome, Mohammed. We are on question number 5, guys. Hello, Yasmin. Welcome. Heritage meaning, oh, Atul, when I make live stream every day through the culture, I said always I share the culture and heritage. Heritage is the history of a country, some traditions, let me show you the word, yeah, guys, so that you can understand. Alexa, what does heritage means? My Alexa is not active today. So heritage means features belonging to the culture of a particular society or traditions, languages, buildings that were created in the past and still have historical importance. That is called heritage, okay? Omid says D. Alexa says heritage. Atul D. Mohammed D. Okay, no problem, Yasmin. Alexa D. Rima, welcome. Quality, language, yeah. War, loss, etc. So number 5, boundary, barrier, border, perimeter, these all are related to a surface area, except the heritage. So 5D is the correct answer. 5D. Now 6. Conversation, chat, discussion, suffering, talk. Okay, Avai says 6 will be D. Alexa D. Jainab D. Universe D. Omid D. Hello, Ankit, welcome. Suffering. Mohammed D. Zarar B. Atul suffering. Suffering. Ahmed D. Buan D. Panay D. Mohammed C. Okay, any more remaining? We're going to explain any more. Number 6, look, conversation, chat, discussion. These all are related to talking. And talk is already there. So suffering is not the part of the group. So 6E. Good night. Gute Nacht. Shubharatri. Saval Good night. 7. Objective, aim, goal, defeat, purpose. Alexa says defeat. Mohammed says D. Defeat. Yes, Shafil, I don't mind if you read 1 time or 2 times. We'll go according to the number. Zara says D. Universe says defeat. Zainab defeat. Atul D. I didn't get you, Yasmin. What do you mean by that? Bhuvan says D. Burak says defeat. Universe defeat. Ahmed D. Mohammed says E. Number 7, again, guys, we are just discussing objectives. Aim, goal, purpose, these are all got similar meaning. So defeat is the uncommon word. So 7D. Number 8, picture, disaster, drawing, illustration, sketch. Benay says D. Ankit says, okay, we are now in question number 8. Benay, your number 7D was correct. Ankit says disaster. Zara says B. Disaster. Zainab B. Umid B. Bhuvan B. Muhammad B. Universe B. Again another Muhammad B. Atul B. Disaster. Yasmin says B. Ahmed says B. Okay. So picture, drawing, illustration, sketch. These are all related to drawing or writing with pen, except disaster. What does disaster mean? Disaster means dangerous, danger, like flood, yeah, calamity, cyclone, road accident, earthquake, tsunami, yes. I think this is the last question, possibly. No, there are more to go. Very good. Let's go number 11, Yahoo. Number 11, volcano. Yes, Yasmin, that's a disaster too. Natural disaster. Universe, write in English, please. Ami apni amar moto Bengali. No, I'm not Bengali anymore, unfortunately. When I got the British citizenship, I had to abandon the Bangladeshi citizenship because there is no dual citizenship policy in the UK. I was born in Bangladesh. I was born as a Bangladeshi. But there's a rule here: when you migrate to some countries, you can't have two citizenships in the same time. So that is the reality. Now I have to take visa to visit my countries. They don't let me in without having a visa. You're coming to your own country, I need visa now. A tool, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know how long it would be. Maybe half an hour more. I'm not sure yet. Let me see how many questions are there. Wow, there are lots of questions. Let me see how we can go for. So let's focus on question number 11. Are you ready, guys? He has an early appointment and dash. So have I. So do I. I have two. Which one is correct? It is 1:27 a.m. Oh. Alexa, where are you from? We are talking about 11. That is a part of another sentence. Atul says D. So have I. He has an early appointment. So have I. I have two. Let's see. Oh, you're from India, Delhi. Okay. Sam, I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. Bhuvan says D. Omid says B. Ahmed says B. Okay, I'll give you a clue so that you can find the correct answer from now on, but you have to remember the clue is, okay? Sulab, hello. Hey, Sandeep, welcome. Long time no see. Sandeep, I was looking for you today in Gansel Station, and I was shouting, Sandeep, Sandeep, and you didn't come, you see. Hello, Maria, welcome. Mohammed says D, Maria says D. Question number 11. Alex says D. Zara says D. Okay, guys and dear viewers, once again, the rule is that we have to use so. Like you're happy, so am I. Do you want to go? I want to go home, so I do. Okay, remember that there is a verb here, has, and we have to use the pattern so have I, not I have to. Remember, it is called grammar rules. Grammar always follows rules. It is by the book. You know this phrase, by the book, that it should be academically correct. In conversational English, we can use a lot of things, it doesn't matter. But when it's a matter of writing and academic English, you have to remember, we have to remember, we must follow the rules. It should be by the book. Yeah, Sandeep said, yeah, it's been a while. Oh, I heard the sound. I've said, I'm learning English. Raining, yeah, right. For the so have I. As an early appointment, we use the verb according to part of the sentence. If it is a do and does, we have to use do. If it is an adjective or to be are where, then we have to use the to be verb. If it is has or have, we have to use has or have. So 11. Okay. Let's next go to the question number 12. A dash. Okay, I wonder when it will stop. It should be easy, guys. Number 12. Ahmed says B. Omid says A. Faith, welcome A. Atul A. Sulaf A. Mohammed, good night. Sandeep says, was snowing? Hi, Hankudi, welcome A. Hishar, welcome A. Zarar says A. Universe says B. Look at the second part of the sentence. It dash all day. Then I wonder when it will stop is a future tense. So that is the clue. Yes, Bhuvan A, B, Universe A, Muhammad D. Wow. Okay, Muhammad, if it is present perfect, it has snowed all day. That means the snow has stopped. It is not snowing anymore. So D can be removed. Now the possibilities are A, B, and C. Which one is correct? It has been snowing all day. It was snowing all day. It snowed all day. Come on, guys. Let me see. What's the answer? If you ask me this question, all are possible answer. According to my opinion. Disclaimer, my opinion. It is possible. It has been snowing all day. It was snowing all day. It snowed all day. Hishar, please only write in English here. If you don't write it, don't follow the code of conduct, unfortunately, your account may be suspended or banned. We don't want anyone to be suspended or banned, guys. Follow the code of conduct and rules. Yasmin says A. Has been snowing. Holden says A. Mohammed says C. Snowed. Universe says A. Hi, President Tamzid. A president is here, guys. Salute to the president. President says B. Paria, welcome. Honestly, guys, A, B, C, all are possible. If you are speaking, If you're having a conversation with someone else, you can use all of these three patterns, except the D. All are possible. Like you can say, oh, it has been snowing, or it snowed whole day. Wow, it was snowing whole morning. Good night, Atul. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is our IELTS class. Guys, join me. We're going to give some techniques, whatever you need. It's IELTS, all discussions, reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And if you are free, maybe we can have a listening test. Listening test is the hardest part in IELTS exam. It's my time, 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. I don't know. Where are you from, universe? What's the time now? Then I can find out. You're from Bangladesh, so it should be 12 or 1. And Bhuvan says you're from United Arab Emirates, so it is 2 hours. So I don't know if you're busy tomorrow or not. If you're not working, possibly you could join. That is, it should be 9 or 10 because you guys are 2 hours ahead of us. Morning, tomorrow morning, I'm talking about, not night. 7 or 8 a.m. tomorrow, Sunday morning. Walid, good evening and happy to see you. Okay, so what is the possible answers, guys? It was snowing all day. I wonder when it will stop. Grammatically, that is the most suitable answer, though others are possible. It has been snowing all day. It was snowing all day. It snowed all day. Okay. Number 13. Let's go to number 13. The Amazon Valley is vital of the ecology of the earth. 40% of the world oxygen dash there. Sulov for 12. The most suitable answer is B, was snowing. But in conversational English, A and C, B and C all are possible. So it depends on your conversations. Okay. A and B are both. Sunday, which one you're referring? Which question? Mohammed says A. We are on question number 13, the Amazon Valley. Holden Grain says D. Han Kudi says D. Omid says D. Alexa says produces. Oxygen produces. C is past, right, 12? Yeah, C is possible. I know, Sandeep, honestly, because this is the most confusing grammar question, all of the test. 13, D, and universe says D, okay. Look at the sentence pattern. It's a passive voice, guys. Oxygen is produced by the tree. Okay, oxygen doesn't produce oxygen. It is produced. Yes, Sandeep. Confidential? What do you mean by that, Alexa? Confidential. Once again, 13. Amazon Valley is vital of ecology of the earth, and 40% of the world oxygen is produced there. That means those trees of Amazon Valley produces the oxygen. This is the passive form. So 13D is the correct answer. It is not conditional, no. It is not conditional. Hello, Ritesh, welcome. So 13 is D. Well done, everyone. Let's go to the question number 14. I always remember dash of the lights before I leave my home. Iman, welcome. Iman says D. Mohammed says D. Hankurdi says D. Ahmed says B. Amal, welcome. Alexa says turn. Ritesh says C. Amal says to turn. Shafil says D. Alexa to turn. Universe says D. Alexa D. 14 says, Sandeep says D. Okay. Bhuvan D. Verb after remember is to verb. Good explanation, Amal. Thank you very much. Hi, Falis. Welcome. Falis says A. Ishar says D. Look, guys, when there is more than one answer, that time it becomes interesting. Everyone is so interested in which one is correct. My one is correct or your one is correct. No, her one is correct. His one is correct. Hello, Faith. Welcome. Faith says C. Yahoo! Teacher Man is here, everyone. Teacher Man is on the room. Welcome, Teacher Mani. Yeah, you are perfectly audible. Where are you going? That's why you look different today. Okay. So, how are you doing today, guys? Let's welcome Teacher Mani, another American teacher on our app. So far, so good, Teacher Mani. I'm very happy to get you here. So, dear viewers, if you don't know Teacher Mani, follow her, support her, join lessons. So, when is your next lesson, Teacher Mani?
Storytellers Club, Speaking Club.
When?
Tomorrow, maybe at noon my time. But it is scheduled. So if you go on my profile, it'll be your time zone will be there.
All right, guys. So visit Teacher Mani's profile and you'll be able to find it and join her club. Okay, guys.
It's not too painful, Sandy. It feels pretty good, actually.
Sunday is making comments. Okay, guys, follow her. She's an American holiday teacher. Would you like to tell a little bit about yourself, Teacher Mani? Because many people may not know you.
Yeah. So I live in Colorado, USA, and as a preschool teacher for a long time. I have my associates in early childhood education. And then I went back to school to get my bachelor's in English. And I started working for Hallo about 9 months ago. So.
There's Lubli. You betcha.
Writing my own course curriculum for a conversational English course.
There's a question for what is the English course about?
The one I'm writing.
No, when you're writing the storytellers part.
The one I want, and it's a few streams. It's going to be very more intense, though. About some basic class will be about common conversations that Americans role play those conversations. There's also also, then there's like pronunciation focus classes as a numeric lessons. So what we'll do is read a short little passage of something, and then just keep going, and then we'll start discussing it. So I focus a lot on natural grammar teacher, and I don't think learning grammar rules is super helpful. I think what's helpful in a more natural way. So if you were coming over to my house, I can't help you learn English that way.
Right. So big teacher Manny. Thank you very much. If you have any more questions or comments about teacher Manny or her course, guys, you're welcome to write in the comment section. I'll be happy to read it because teacher Manny is focusing on driving. That is the okay. Alexa says she's feeling sleepy. All right. Thank you very much. Kay has another question. When you're starting your course again, have you got a date yet?
Yeah, so I'm hoping either October 2nd or October 9th.
That is lovely.
So I'm just finishing up the very first lesson. And then once that gets approved, they will add it to the schedule. So then I could really start marketing it. So I will definitely market it. So as long as you're following me, you should be able to see those. I'll do it up in the stories as well.
That's
So if you're looking at the Hallo App and up at the top with the stories, you can check that, and that's where I will be marketing most.
okay.
What is your course that you did, Teacher RahatAli, that you wrote?
I did one batch and no one has signed up. I mean, they signed up. It was not enough students, so it got cancelled automatically this week as well. So I believe that this month would be students or subscribers list. There are many students subscribed from the next month and also the following months, you know. So let's see how it goes, because sometimes students change their mind at the last moment and they just don't want to continue. It depends on their mood, maybe, I guess.
So maybe they just have to make sure they've got it in their schedules. Yeah, you guys take Teacher RahatAli's course. He's a great teacher, very qualified.
Thank you very much. Okay, teacher Manny. Expression that I learned today. So one have time different accents. So I listen accents of the. Honestly speaking, people know through the movies and TVs and YouTube channels only. In the UK, there are more than 30 different kinds of accents. I'm sure you must have Cockney accent, which is standard. The East or East End of London. One of the expressions was, "Blimey, are you after the ball, mate?" Yeah, I'm sorry. Let other listen. Blimey. Accent. They don't sound or R sound. So water becomes water. Bottle becomes ball. Okay. So that is the sentence. Blimey, are you up to the ball, mate? So one friend was asking to another friend. And today, when I was watching another video, I understand bottle up is one of the Australian expressions.
What does that mean?
I'm trying to remember what it means. Bottle up. Because
Like your emotions to yourself.
I'm not sure. So, but here the bottle up means are you after the alcoholic drinks or any kind of drinks or not? You know. Mr. Teacher, thank you. All right, okay, we're going to finish our lesson soon because it is around 2 hours. And so, Teacher Mani, how long it will take for you to arrive at your home?
I'll be there in about 10 minutes. But you guys can keep going. I can hop off.
No, carry on. That's fine. If it's okay with you. They were doing question number 14. So, guys, come on, come back to question number 14. So, we have greeted Teacher Mani, and she can help you as well. I always remember dash of the lights before I leave my home. So they have answered A, B, C, and D. Teacher Mani, can you see question number 14?
Sorry.
You can't, that's okay. I always remember number A, turned, number B, turn without D, number C, turning, number D, to turn with infinity. So Faith says D, Shaffield says B. Question number 14. I always remember to turn off the lights before I leave my home. That is D is the correct answer. So 14D. Yes, Amal. I'm sure some of you have already answered. Is it not clear? I think it must be clear, I know. Question number 15. Dara dash son has been kidnapped is a police officer. This sentence looks like incomplete to me, Teacher Mari. Uh-oh, we lost her. Welcome
Sorry,
back. Okay. Sheffield says who. Faith says whose. Question number 15 is incomplete sentence. Honestly, guys, I've just found it. Teacher Mani, look, it is from a test from a school, and they have a printing mistake. Okay, Dara dash son has been kidnapped. And it would be sensible if there is a punctuation, and there is no punctuation either.
Punctuation matters.
Yes, it does. Without punctuation, sometimes it's difficult. So, can you see question number 15, Teacher Mani? Dara dash who, that, whose, whom. Son has been kidnapped, comma. It should be comma after kidnap. He is a police officer. So that is the clause. Hello, Maria. Welcome. Faith says it's go on.
I like who for that one.
Let me see how many of them have answered whose. Only one person has answered whose, and that is Faith. Ahmed has answered whose. Amal says whom. Maria says who. Shafil says who. So when it is a possessive, we don't say who, we say whose, right, Teacher Mani? Like Teacher Mani, whose car has been upgraded, for example, by the supplier as a Mercedes Benz, is amazing. So after name, we must use whose, not who. Okay. Yes, Faith. There is missing on punctuation. Because of the punctuation, I got confused at the first instance. Maybe there is a punctuation because it is a scanned copy. Sometimes when I scan, I can't see the all punctuations correctly. So the correct answer is C, 15C. Well done, everyone. I believe that many learners have left because it's midnight and they said they're sleepy. I started, yeah, and tired. I started already an hour and 47 minutes ago. We'll continue 13 minutes more, then we're going to finish, 2 hours it would be. So Teacher Barney, I've got a question for you. If you can give a little bit explanations to our students how they can develop their conversational English or communication level English.
I would come on Hallo and practice quite a bit with other students, as well as sign up for a course and private lessons. I feel like private lessons are probably the best because they are really tailored to what you want to work on.
Okay. All right. By the Teacher Mani and everyone, all my Hello lessons are shared by my YouTube Live as well as Facebook Live. There are some people watching from there, though it is midnight in many Asian countries. Most of my viewers are from Asian region, but some people are awake. They're watching. I can see that. Welcome and thanks, guys, for watching it.
I just got home, so thanks for having me. Sorry to disrupt your lesson.
No, it's okay. I always feel amazed when any Hello teacher, not only you, joins me.
Well, keep up the great work, everyone. Take care. Thanks.
No problem. You take care too, Teacher Mani. I'll see you when I see you.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, guys, that is Teacher Mani from the USA. We're going to finish our lesson soon. 11 minutes more. So, guys, once again, let me stop sharing. If you have any questions or comments, remember that English is my second language as well as yours, possibly. Some of yours, maybe it's a third language. It's a matter of practice. You have to make a plan every day for practicing either reading or writing or both. Sometimes it could be listening as well. Basically, you need to find out your weak sides, weak points. Okay, as long as you find out, it will be better and easier for you to make a plan and practice programs. It's like a regular practice. It could be maybe half an hour or to more than an hour or more, whatever is possible for you. Remember that practice is the key factor. And also it is obvious sometimes, as a student, we don't know, especially our speaking and writing, whether it's correct or not. In that case, my suggestion would be, join a teacher's course or book a private lesson with a teacher who can help you. Okay. Ahmed says, did you pass IELTS exam? No, I never passed IELTS exam. Yes, I did. There is no pass or fail mark, Ahmed, for your information. And your IELTS spelling is wrong, possibly, okay? So what happened, when I came to this country 17 years ago, I had to sit for the IELTS exam. And I got, in 2004, 7.5 in academic. Okay, I'm writing it for you. Now, being a British citizen, I don't need to sit for any other exam. All right. And for your information, this IELTS exam is IELTS. Okay. Looks like you don't know anything about the IELTS. You just came out of blue and asked me a question. That's really amazing. Okay. Oh, sorry. My spelling is wrong. Phoenix, but why do you need IELTS? I didn't say that you need IELTS. Did I? IELTS is needed for those people whose first language is not English, who are from outside of these countries: Australia, New Zealand, Canada, US, South Africa, European Union, UK. If you like to study abroad in English-speaking countries or migrate for your work or for your immigration, you need to sit for IELTS exam and get the required score. There is no pass or fail in IELTS exam, guys. If people say that I have passed it, that's a wrong word. That means they're not aware how IELTS works. IELTS is some standard points or score that assess your level. Okay, it doesn't give you that how much you're good at English. You may be an English professor, still you could have low score in IELTS exam. Okay, and this is the answer of you, Phoenix. Why do you need IELTS exam? If you're considering study in the USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, European Union, that is in Europe, or some South African universities, if English is not your first language, you need to sit for IELTS exam, and that is mandatory. For the undergraduate level, you need to get at least 5.5 in academic. There are two types of IELTS: academic and general. Academic is needed for studies, as you can see from the name academic. For the graduate level, you need at least 6 to 6.5. For the postgraduate level, 7 or above. In some cases, you need to have 7.5, especially if you're considering to register as a doctor, pharmacist, nurse, and many other healthcare professionals, engineer, and some other, I can't remember all of them. If you're applying for a PhD program, for a scholarship, you must have 7.5 in 4 of the sections: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. If you don't get this required score, you're not going to be eligible to apply even for the scholarship or the PhD program. Okay, so these are the explanation. And if you're planning to move or migrate to Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, you need to have IELTS general test. General is easier than IELTS academic. Both the listening and the speaking is same, but the difference in reading and writing. That is the answer of your questions, Phoenix. Okay, it's not only for studies. There are many reasons. Sometimes some students sit for the IELTS exam to assess their quality and level of English. I always suggest you, if you think that you're good at English, sit for the IELTS exam and see your score, how good you are, how well you are. I should say, not good. Good is the wrong word. How well you are. Okay, so guys, once again, tomorrow we have got IELTS tips and techniques lessons. It is open for the public. Everyone is welcome to join me. That should be 8 a.m. UK time, Sunday morning, my time. And if you're free, you're always welcome to join me. Okay, and I believe that many of our learners are interested to sit for the IELTS exam because of the scholarship, because of the studies, either undergraduate, graduate, or postgraduate level, and they need to have required score. One thing I must remind you guys, remember that in IELTS exam, accent is never an issue. In the speaking section, they assess your 4 qualities. Number 1, fluency and coherence. Number 2, lexical resources. Number 3, grammatical accuracy and ranges. Number 4, pronunciation. And obviously, pronunciation comes if you know the pronunciation techniques, the intonation, the stressing of word, connected speech, and those basic rules, how a word can be produced and generated through your mouth accurately. If you have an accent like American accent, British accent, nobody bothers in the IELTS exam, and you don't get any marks at all. You know the reason why? Because if you don't have the accuracy in pronouncing a word, you'll not have the good accent. Though accent is the direct result of your pronunciation, but we have to focus on pronunciation. Listen to Oxford and Cambridge, those pronunciation techniques. If you're after British IPA, that British pronunciation. If you're after the American IPA, you can visit Merriam-Webster from the one line and listen to the word carefully how it is pronounced. Okay, so that is all the explanation, guys. Yeah, for Phoenix, thank you very much for your donation. Yes, Ritesh, what's the question? Phoenix, do you remember who? He said, I live in England. I've been living in this country more than 17 years. If I come to the UK with a general visa, no, you can't. You have to come with the appropriate visa. If you come with a student visa, you can study. If you come with a visit visa, you are not going to get a visit visa, I can guarantee you. 95% students, their age, when they apply, they get refused by the British High Commission. And if you come with a general visa, you can't apply for the citizenship. No way. Each visa has a rule. You have to come through the proper visa. If you like to be a British citizen, there are a few ways. Number one, if you are married to a British citizen, so there are three types of marriage allowed in this country, guys. Once again, straight marriage or heterosexual, boy to girl or girl to boy. Number two, lesbian, girl to girl. Number three, gay marriage, man to man, boy to boy. These three kinds of marriages are accepted. Number two, category two, work permit. If you get a work permit from an employer, you stay here 5 years, and after that you can apply for a British citizenship. Number three, student visa. If you come with a student visa, you stay here 10 years legally, then you can apply for a British passport or citizenship. Number four, humanitarian background or refugee visa or political asylum. These all are similar. You can come to this country and government will support you with a lawyer. Then depending on the case, you can be a citizen in between 5 to 7 years. You never know, it may take more. All right. And other part of this, that even when you are qualified to apply for a British citizenship, you have to sit for 2 more exams. Life in the UK test, which explains the UK politics, culture, economics, and internal matters. Number 2, English language test. Both of the tests must be passed before you apply for the passport. Until you pass those 2 exams or 2 tests, you will not be able to apply for the citizenship. Okay. All right. So thank you, Ahmed. Is it Sanus? Welcome. Joshua, welcome. Ayani, welcome. Hans, you're from Egypt. Welcome. Ahlan Sahlan. Joshua said, most of the time I'm using wrong tenses while I'm speaking with the partners. Guys, grammar must be studied well, but in my understanding, more or less everyone knows the grammar. And don't worry, when you're talking, you're using wrong tense. If you find that it is wrong, correct it. Okay, self-correction, self-development is one of the best way to develop yourself. Hello, Hand, welcome. What do you mean? What about you, Hand? I didn't get your question. What is that MNC company? I didn't get you, British. If you come with a work visa, if you stay 5 years in this country, you can apply for the British passport. But if you come as a general visa, like visitor visa, tourist visa, you can't stay more than 6 months. 6 months is the maximum period of time. Possibly, if you have money, you can get an admission to any university or college. That time your visa can be transferable, but you cannot be eligible to apply for the passport or the British citizenship unless you stay here in this country 5 years under work permit, as I've explained, 10 years as a student. Okay, what is that multinational company, Ritesh? There is no such a company in the UK. There should be some name. Holden McGroin. Yes, you have to get a work visa, work permit. Okay. And studying in the UK is very expensive, guys, which is why I had to wait for my British passport before I went back to studies. I shared the stories many times with you guys. Because my first degrees were from Bangladesh, so I had a postgraduate degree in pharmacy from Bangladesh. Then I went to Saudi Arabia to work as a pharmacist for 4 years. In 2004, I got the job offer from the National Health Service UK, depending on my profession, and I came here. And I had to wait 6 years, 7 years to get our passport, me and my wife both, before I went back to studies. And the government has a guaranteed loan or grant scholarship for the citizens for higher studies, and I took that opportunity to study more. So I went back to study University of Manchester to complete my postgraduate diploma, PGD. And after that, I came back and I joined the British Armed Forces as a civilian captain in the medical corps. And I was sent to Germany and the Falkland Islands. I stayed in Germany in around 1 year and more, a little bit, and I had to learn the basic German language. Then I came back again and I worked few years. Then I went back to studies last year again. Basically, just 2019 and 2020, I completed my MBA in healthcare and I applied for my PhD program, and luckily I have been accepted for the next year. So let's see how it goes. That is all about me. Okay, Sabi says, I know so many grammar, but I can speak with fluency. It's not a matter, as I said to you, it's the fluency and pronunciation. Joshua says, once I'm used to that word, I lose my reputation with my going to correct, but all right. I work for the National Health Service of the UK government on a contractual basis. So my job is in the pharmacy sector, similar profession. And because of my job, I've got the opportunity to move around. I'm based in Essex County, which is next to East London border, but I work in London, Cambridge, and Oxford, 3 different cities. And whenever I have chance, I try to make cultural live streams to show you around. People already know that, and almost all teachers and all students of this app know, except the new to students. They might not be aware of it, and I'm sure they like it when I show like Buckingham Palace, Tower Bridge, Tower of London, London Bridge, Thames River, London Eye, Prime Minister's office, then Westminster Parliament, Oxford Circus, London Eye, as I said, whatever, Hyde Park Corner, big red buses, lots of things. London is full of all cultures and heritages. So Rita says, are there charitable association? No, they don't. Unfortunately, Rita, but there are many scholarships for the international students. You can have to find out. Okay. So especially there are many scholarships. I don't know even their names because those are only for international students. I know only for citizens and local students. Ahmed says, if anyone applies for a job on there, is English score necessary? Yes, obviously. Without English, how are you going to communicate? You need to talk. You need to have the basic functional English. And government has started immigration. I made a live stream 2 weeks ago. If you visit my account, you'll find the UK immigration. Because we are not the part of the European Union anymore, the government has started skilled immigration. I'm giving you the link, guys. Yeah, hang on a second. www.gov.uk skilled immigration. If you visit there and find out whether your profession is there, then possibly you might be able to apply. You tried Chevening scholarship last year, unfortunately. Yeah, that is the matter, Rita, because there are few scholarship and thousands of candidates. So they have to make some criteria how they can offer the scholarship to the right candidate. Joshua says, but I didn't give up, sir, if I make mistakes. Yeah, don't worry about the mistakes. Once again, guys, remember that. I must explain it. When you're having conversational English, spoken English is different than the written English and grammar. When it's a matter of written English or grammar, it needs to be correct if you want to get good marks, whether you're sitting for any English exam or your academic studies. But when you're having conversation, but if you have good grammar, you will be an amazing speaker. But focus on fluency. That's my advice and suggestion. Fluency, then pronunciation, then grammar, then intonation. If you follow these steps, and obviously if you have a strong desire, it will help you overcome all difficulties, Okay, Ahmed says, how about score? It depends on which profession are you coming. I don't know what profession are you going to apply. Most of the cases, you need 7.5 in IELTS exam to apply for a work permit. And it's very difficult to get 7.5 in all the sections individually. One of my friends, he needed to register as a pharmacist here, and he had to sit for 13 times. Imagine, every month he sat for the exam until he got score 7.5 in reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Yes, about the job visa, most of the cases 7 or above. If I come, not came, it should be if I come with education student visa, not education visa. If I come with a student visa in the UK or USA, yeah, there is another opportunity in the UK that if you come here as a student visa in postgraduate level or a master's level, as soon as you pass from here, government will give you 3 years visa, work permit. Then you can work anywhere you like, 24/7. Nobody's going to object you. Okay. But I don't know about the US system. I'm sorry, you need to ask some of the teachers who are from there. Ask teacher Mani next time when she is here, or any other American teacher when joins with me. Okay, but generally during the your course time or your classes time, you can work 20 hours only in a week. But when it's holiday like summer holiday or Christmas or any other holiday, you can work as a full time, and there is no restriction. And when you pass the postgraduate or master's degree or equivalent degree, you get 3 years post-study work permit to work in the UK straight away. Okay, Joshua, as of now, I'm working in US AR caller for US doctor. I'm making patient's appointment as well as make a conversation with US insurance company. Oh, that's great. I'm sure you must have good English then, Joshua. The minimum wage in the UK, let me find out, it has gone up this year. It was 8.40 last year. Let me find out, guys. Yeah, give me one quick second. Yeah, it has gone up. It's £8.91 per hour. So previously it was 8.70 to 8.91. Okay, so it means that if you are working for some good company, they have to pay you this much money for an hour. But also you have to pay a tax and national insurance. That is mandatory, and you have to have a bank account. This is the tricky part. If you don't have bank account, they are not going to give you a job, because they have to take the taxes first, the company or employer, then they'll transfer your money. For example, if your salary is in between 10,000 to 15,000 pound a year, then you have to pay taxes only 15%. For every 5,000, it goes up 5,000. Okay, 5%. Like 15 to 20,000, then you have to pay 20% tax. 20 to 25, 25%. 25 to 30, 30%. 35 to 40, 40%. Above 40, you have to pay 40% taxes. So the person who earns say £100,000 a year, he has to pay £40,000 taxes to the government before he gets his salary. So he gets only £60,000 a year. So what is the plus point of these, national insurance and taxes? The plus point is that in the UK, National Health Service is free for each and every person, regardless whether you're rich or poor, it doesn't matter. If you go to the hospital, if you go to the doctor, it's totally free. Number one. Number two, children's education. If you have a child, 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter. Under 18, everyone gets free education. Even if you're an immigrant, you also get the free education for your children or child, and their hospital treatment as well. Okay, and also when your children go to higher studies, they get government support, the scholarship, grant, and loan, which is amazing to build up their future career. Okay. No, bank account opening is zero. You don't have to pay anything else. But that is just some eligibility criteria. If you are offered a job, with the job offer, if you go to any bank, they will open the account for you. So it's so easy nowadays. But it was a bit difficult during those days when I came to this country in 2004. I had to move 2-3 banks. Then eventually I could open an account. Okay, guys, no problem for your blazings. While Isha definitely reach some good destination. That's great. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to finish it now. Tomorrow we are going to discuss some IELTS tips and techniques, also as well as English grammar and spoken English. By the way, guys, I have got 2 of my courses that I have designed. Spoken English is still being at the last stage. I've designed my own grammar classes and courses. And luckily 12 students subscribed to me. They learned a lot of things. They had homework. Still I'm checking their homeworks now. And also I'm offering free courses, one grammar or spoken English or IELTS, whatever. If you haven't taken the free courses from any teacher, possibly it's a high time for you to join my free courses. And the plus point is, when you subscribe to any of my courses, you can hop on, like when I make live stream, and talk to me. That is the plus and point and advantage for subscribers. Okay, guys, thank you very much. You guys are amazing. You take care, practice more, read, write, listen, and speak. Remember that if you'd like to develop a spoken English, find a speaking partner. Go to the mobile and find the Insta Match. That means instant match. Make a random call and connect to other students. If you have money, maybe you join to teacher through the Insta Match. You'll find which teachers are waiting to be connected. You choose the teacher and click on it, then connect to the teacher and talk to the teacher. Or if you have enough money, join a course or book a private lesson. It will be helpful for you, I can guarantee. And I'm also an IELTS coach here. Many of my students got very good scores. I must share it. The high score was obtained by one of the students was 8.5. That's great. After that 8, then 7.5, then 7, 6.5, and 6. And all the students are so happy because they got the visas and they arrived their destination country already. And some of them came to the UK, guys, in the meantime, because it was needed 6 for them in graduate level. So these are some of the successful stories, guys. So thank you very much once again. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. You take care and bye.